Hello, hello everyone. Welcome to part 2 of Assassin's Creed 2. Last we left off, we just did the intro, met Ezio's family, his mother, his sister, his two brothers, and we did some stuff for Giovanni, did some delivery boy missions and whatnot. Now we're gonna continue on here playing. Let's do this beat up mission that we have here. Deliver some justice.
That faithless husband of mine is cheating. I know it, as do all the neighbors. Please teach him a lesson for me.
A woman scorned, beat up the cheating husband. Let's do this. Deliver the fist of justice.
It's a trick. He's as honest as a snake in an apple tree.
It's a snake in an apple tree. Alright. And we use Eagle Vision, hold triangle, and gold is your targets. You can, come on Ezio, hold circle and you can drop down easily. And you.
He's here!
I can't die! I'm young!
Only cowards fight in a hood.
Well, I don't have the hood yet, so that's missed by the developers.
Donato! She wins! I give up! That bitch! I mean, wonderful wife of mine! I'll go home!
Well, you should be cheating in the first place. There we go. 200 florins, hell yeah. Mission complete pretty easily. These are just side missions to earn more money and, you know, like, flavor text, let's say. Grab this chest here because we're gonna need all the money we can get because things do get pricey and we'll find out more about our base of operations here in a couple chapters. Oh, look at that. I've never noticed that before. A beautiful Jesper's Kid soundtrack. Florenti Tarantella, if I'm not mistaken, that's the name of the theme playing right now.
Hold on. That one is hold, citizen. I said hold. Dai, canne! Dove? Laggiù!
Of course. Yeti's man, of course. They do get annoyed, but eventually they'll leave us alone. There we go. Easy peasy. Alright, there's a couple things to do. Before we continue, let's synchronize some viewpoints, shall we?
Vai, dai!
I like to clean things up as soon as I can. So, it's just like the OCD in me, the gamer OCD, like always. Ooh, what's that? Let's go there. Ooh, what's that? Let's do that. Oops. Yeah, every time you, like, jump, you hold circle and you can grab something. If you think you're not gonna make a jump, hold circle and you'll be able to grab a ledge. Sorry if I sound a little bit weird, I'm a little bit under the weather. Allergies killing me. There we go. Good old leap of faith. Oh boy, here we go again.
I seem to have annoyed you.
If you hold circle, if you walk through people, Ezio will like put his hand around them and avoid them. You can also hold circle while jogging. and you'll like push them out of the way. It's a good technique to learn because if you run full sprint into someone, you will fall down. And if you're being chased, well, you know, you figure that out for yourself. Alright. Okay. Now, this viewpoint is gonna be that one, which is a pretty difficult one if you don't really know how to get there. I'll show you the way to do it. It took me a while the first time I played this game to figure out how the heck to get up there. So first, you have to sprint up here, but to do so, you have to make sure to go where you have a little thing so you can grab like this thing, and now you can get up here. Now you get up here and then you grab. Now you see there's a chest there, oh, don't worry about it, we can grab that here in a moment. See? Can't go up there because there's nothing to grab, so you just go to the sides. There we go. To the sides. You can get up there, but first let's get down here so we can grab this chest, the chest that we saw there near the bottom. 115 florins. Very good. Yeah, some chests, the more you progress to the story, the more money that are going to be in chests. Now, we show you a technique now that we're here. It's called the back eject technique. So you run up a wall, you see like that, Ezio does that when there's nothing to grab, so you do this, but you hit the, you keep holding the R2 button, you sprint to a wall, and then you hit X again, and you'll do a back eject. This is a very good technique to do a speed run of certain places, and just a good technique to know. For when you're speed running or running through the streets running from guards. Now to get up there to the viewpoint, you drop down again. You go to the sides. See? Yeah, the viewpoints in Assassin's Creed game most of the time, and especially the early games, not anymore, but they're like little puzzles that you have to do. You hold R2 and he does like the quick climb. There we go. Now don't drop there because you will die, so desynchronize like it says here. Now let's do the synchronization point. You can see the whole of Florence over here. This game, even though it's, wow, over 12 years old at this point, still looks great. And very nice. Now we got that viewpoint. Let's finish the other viewpoint and then go ahead and go back to Ezio's father to complete his mission.
As a consequence of the flooding further up the Arno, a small tax shall be imposed for repairs. All batteri sailing into the main staging docks of this evening shall be flown.
It's in the Palazzo della Signoria. Ooh. Give me one sec, guys. My hands fall asleep sometimes. Alright. Disconnect the controller. Alright, much better, much better. Alright, let's continue. Now, there's quite a few guards here in the Palazzo della Signoria. We'll be back here later, but I want to synchronize the viewpoint to get it out of the way. That music. Beautiful, but it's like haunting at the same time. Alright, to climb, we have to go through here through this door. Not through that, but that's the way you climb up the tower. And sometimes it's just faster to let Ezio climb and not hold the R2 button sometimes, so... There we go. Synchronize. Very nice. Ooh, we can get one now. So this little... Oh, shoot. We don't have any weapons, so it's better to not get it. So that little thing there, you see that arrow on the bottom right? That's a codex page. It's basically the MacGuffin of this game. You need it. You need all 30 of the codex pages to be able to finish the game. We'll collect those later, but now let's do the race.
That I've seen him before. Where?
Right. Let's talk to
I can
him.
outrun anyone in this district. I hear you're the best. Prove it.
We've been challenged by the thief. The Florentine Sprint. Bet you can beat my record? Well, let's prove him wrong, shall we? The beautiful race theme. I recommend not holding the sprint button down because, like I mentioned, when it's harder to control Ezio when you hold the sprint button down, so just make sure you like jog and then gather your surroundings of where you are and then sprint when you need to. Dang it. There we go, easy peasy.
Come around the shop, see
Very nice.
Luigi, the fish merchant of San Marco, wishes it be known throughout the città. None can beat his prices or the freshness of his stock.
Easy. Alright, now that we've done that, let's go back to Ezio. I think that's all we can do for now. We need to, yeah, go back to Ezio's father. Oh well, let's take care of these guys. They do get kind of annoying, but it's pretty easy to take care of them. Just do the count and you'll take them down instantly.
What it's worth, I think you're a great, noble, wonderful uomo.
Alright, let's go ahead and speak to Giovanni.
Ezio, come in, son. I need these packages delivered to associates of mine in the city. I also need you to retrieve a message for me from a pigeon coop not too far from here.
Va bene. I'll get it done.
Come back here when you're finished. There are some things we need to discuss. And please, my son, stay out of trouble.
Alright, special delivery. We're gonna deliver 2 letters to his associates and retrieve a 3rd from a pigeon coop. They're gonna return to him. Now, well, I'll talk a little bit more when we deliver the messages, but let's see, Giovanni Auditore. You know, it's sealed. We'll find out what it means later. Means what's written there later. But now, let's go ahead and do the one on the right.
Come, don't be shy.
Now, the associates that Giovanni's talking about, they're also going to be our associates. We'll find out a little bit more later, but... And you heard that Giovanni told him that he needs to talk to him, so...
You Giovanni's kid?
No, idiota. He just happens to look exactly like the man.
Give it here. Don't worry, boy. We're not contagious. Least I'm not.
At least I'm not. Just wait until you meet some of the kooky side characters we're gonna meet. Oh wait. Oh, there's a feather. Let's collect it. Why the hell not? Alright.
Here, over here.
Let's talk to him.
I have a delivery from...
Giovanni Auditore?
Yes.
Were you followed?
No. Why would I be followed?
Give me the package. Tell your father that they're moving tonight. He should as well.
Who's moving? What's going on here? Wait! Come back! Explain yourself!
See that? He's worried. We're gonna find out in a second why he told them that he should move tonight, and who's moving tonight as well. Alright. We're gonna grab this and you're gonna notice what's gonna happen. Hold L1 and see like the group of guards running. Why would they be running? Alright. Errand complete. Now is where things start to go south for our guy Ezio here,
water sources.
and for his family as well.
All canning must be conducted outside the city limits. Hotels will be banned.
Alright. Let's go inside. See, everything is like been turned upside down.
Father? Federico!
Serezio! Thank God.
What happened? Where is everyone?
They took your father and brothers to the Palazzo della Signoria. To prison.
And my mother? My sister?
Ezio.
Claudia? Are you alright?
Yes, but mother... She's in shock. When she resisted...
It's not safe here. Is there some place you can take them?
Yes, to my sisters.
Good, do that. In the meantime, I'll go see my father.
Be careful, Messer Ezio. The guards were looking for you as well.
Alright. So we see they took our father and our brothers to the Palazzo della Signoria, to prison. So we have, where we synchronize that viewpoint in the Palazzo della Signoria. We're gonna go there again and speak to Ezio's father. See what happened. And she mentioned that we're looking for him as well. So...
The Arte del Cambio warns members to avoid the Ventimorials of Bologna. Important defaults suffered by the sitting member have led
Now this time the palazzo is gonna be filled with more guards, and you see that it's a red square. That means that it's gonna be like instantly failed and instantly suspicious, the guards.
You are not allowed up here!
Like that.
Or I shoot!
Now. Oops. Alright, the thing about this is sometimes you don't have to fight the guards. I mean, you can, but every time you hear that sound, it means you enter a restricted area. Go here. Do a side eject. Pretty easy mission, it's not too complicated. There we go.
Ezio. Father, what's happened?
Took a bit of a beating, but I'm all right. What of your mother and sister?
Safe now.
Annetta took them.
Yes. Wait. You knew this would happen?
Not the way it did, and not this soon. Doesn't matter now.
What do you mean? Explain.
There's no time. Listen closely. Return to the house. In my office is a hidden door. Use your talent to find it. Beyond lies a chest. Take everything you find inside. Much of it may seem strange to you, but all of it is important. Do you understand?
Yes.
Good. Among the contents is a letter, and with it some documents. I need you to take these documents to Mr. Roberto. He was with me in the office this morning.
The Gonfaloniere, I remember. Now please, tell me what's happening. Are the Pazzi behind this? There was a note for you at the pigeon coop. It said, "Go, Ezio. Go now."
Alright. Easy way to get down. It's through here. There's a hay bale here. Easy way to get down. Now, You see that Giovanni was like expecting for them to be arrested, but he didn't think it would be this soon. You see why the guy, the mercenary, said that he should move tonight, because they're moving as well. Unfortunately, we won't ever get that message to him quickly enough. So we're gonna go back to the Auditore Palazzo, our house, and find that secret room and take in the contents that are inside. And if you hold the X button, you'll do a fast walk. Now let's go ahead inside. Family heirloom. Alright.
Father said there was a door here.
I'll hold Eagle Vision. Secret door. I wonder what could this be?
Bring this to Messer Roberto.
As you saw there, we have now equipped the classic Assassin's robes, and we got a letter and a bracer and a document, like a little scroll. We press the side, and we also have a weapon now, a sword. Pretty epic moment there.
Traditore!
Hey, what's with the swords? Aren't you supposed to arrest me?
No.
What do you want then?
Alright, hold R2 to
For
block,
you to die.
obviously.
Well, that's not going to happen. So why don't we explore other options?
Nope. Counterattack is going to be the same as with the unarmed. There you go. Easy peasy. The combat in this game is not that complicated. Alright, now we got our assassin's robes. Looks pretty cool. I think the design of these robes are so cool. Look at that. The assassin insignia in the belt, the hood, the side cape. Once we get some armor, it's gonna look even better. Let's just take care of this, shall we? They do reuse the same animations that was in Assassin's Creed 1, so... Yeah, let's talk to the Gonfalonieri. Sorry, I'm scratching.
Ezio Auditore? What are you doing here at this hour?
I don't...
Wait, child. Take a breath. Collect your thoughts.
My father and brothers have been imprisoned. I was told to bring you this.
I see now. It's a misunderstanding, Ezio.
See that guy in the background?
Clear everything up.
How?
The documents you've given me contain evidence of a conspiracy against your family and against the city. I'll present these papers at their hearing in the morning, and they'll be released.
Thank you, Signore.
Of course, my child. Do you need a place to stay? You're more than welcome here.
No, grazie. I'll meet you at the piazza.
Don't worry, Ezio. Everything is going to be fine.
Well, not really. We'll find out here in a moment that everything is definitely not gonna be fine.
Prices so low, you won't believe your eyes.
There we go. Just take care of it. You see that guy in the background? We're gonna find out more about that guy in a couple chapters as well. Mysterious figure in the background. Alright. Let's go ahead to the mission marker and start the next mission. Last man standing, we're gonna attend the acquittal of Petruccio, Giovanni, and Federico.
Giovanni Auditore, you and your accomplices stand accused of the crime of treason. Have you any evidence to counter this charge?
Yes, the documents that were delivered to you last night.
I'm afraid I know nothing of these documents.
He's lying! Need to get closer.
In the absence of any compelling evidence to the contrary, I am bound to pronounce you guilty. You and your collaborators are hereby sentenced to death.
You are the traitor, Roberto, and one of them. You may take our lives this day, but we will have yours in return, I swear! We will!
Father!
There! Grab the boy! He's one of them!
I'll kill you for what you've done!
Guards! Arrest him!
Abatete.
Better run, boy. Fast.
Let's take that advice, shall we? Gonna wait for a couple seconds until the arrows leave. Alright. Well, unfortunately, Ezio's father and two brothers have been executed. And remember what Giovanni said? One of them. We'll find out who them are later. Of course, Umberto lied about the documents because we clearly gave them to him. Now,
I've got a little request for you. I've identified several strange markings that I've discovered right across Renaissance Italy. Now, I don't know what they're doing there, but I want you to help me find out. Rebecca has marked their general location in the database with an eye icon, and she's made them glow as well. Keep an eye out.
a year has passed, I think.
Ser Ezio, thank God. I've been looking everywhere for you.
I couldn't stop them, Annetta. I tried, I swear. But there were so many guards.
Please, come with me. We need to get you off the streets.
What of my mother and sister?
They're safe. I'll bring you to them.
No. It's too dangerous for us to travel together. Tell me where to go and I'll meet you there.
My sister's house. just north of the Duomo.
I'm on my way.
Now, as you can see, you hear that music, and on the top left, you see that mark is fully red. We are now notorious, which means that guards will be automatically suspicious of us, and you see there are guards placed all over Ezio's house now. We'll find out more about how to get rid of our notoriety here in this next couple missions. We're gonna learn a lot of good skills to have.
Another mercenary? That man.
And now we have completed the first sequence, and the second sequence, more of the map has opened up as well. And let's go ahead and synchronize that viewpoint while we can.
Another cell.
What's he up to?
Okay. Synchronize. Now we're gonna find out who exactly is the sister of Annetta. Huh.
We have the wrong building.
No. No, this is it.
It is a pleasure to make your
Ezio's
acquaintance,
face.
Messer Ezio. Annetta speaks quite highly of you. I can see why.
I appreciate the kind words, Madonna.
Ti prego, call me Paola.
Thank you for offering your home to my family, Paola.
It was the least I could do. You must be tired. Perhaps you'd...
No, grazie. I can't stay.
Why? Where are you going?
To kill Uberto Alberti.
I understand your desire for vengeance, but the Gonfaloniere is a powerful man. You are not a killer, Ezio.
Spare me the lecture.
But I can make you one.
And why are you going to teach me how to kill?
I'm not. I'm going to teach you how to survive. Come.
Under the way of the courtesans.
Discretion is paramount in my profession. We must walk the streets freely, seen but unseen. You too must learn to blend like us, and become one with the city's crowds. My girls will show you how.
Now when you become like all that grayish, and the people around you become grayish, and you see that white circle, that means you're incognito. You're literally hiding in plain sight, which is called social stealth for a lot of AC fans. Let's see about Paola. Paola, date of birth 1438. She's the Madame of La Rosa Colta. Says here that there isn't much information about Paola in the history books, but the Florentine archives reveal that she was orphaned at age 8 when her parents were killed at sea. She was left with a choice between joining a nunnery and prostitution, and she began a life on the streets. At 16, she vanishes from the records, only to reappear at age 20 when she was arrested for murdering a city guard. And on an interesting note, Giovanni Auditore represented her in court, winning the case on a self-defense plea. Released from prison, Paola went to start her own brothel to protect many other unfortunate women on the street. So we see here that, unfortunate circumstances, and she's tried to make sure nobody else goes what she goes through. Now, we have to follow her, but you see the guards, we just have to do some social stealth to avoid being detected by the guards. Pretty easy, just go from group of people to group of people. Pretty easy. This, and then keep following. It's a very good tutorial on how to do the social stuff. Trust me, you're gonna need to do social stuff to do some of the missions, because some of the missions, if you are detected, it's an automatically desynchronization. You hold circle to push them to the side. There you go, easy peasy. If you jog, the little, arrow thing will feel faster, so it's better to just walk. Walk, and if it's fully full, just hide anything close by, and it will get lower. Shit. There we go. You have to make sure. Like, hit certain points and she will keep walking. Again, the contextual camera to look around, holding by L1 or the LB button. Now we're pretty much done. Hold B or the circle button, and you'll like push them to the side, and that way you can move past them quickly. Easy peasy.
Bene. Now that you've learned to blend, I'll show you how to use it for more than just moving around. Let's teach you how to steer.
And you hold the X button like the fast walk. You gotta be careful, because if you hold them and you...
Thief!
Bam.
Thief! Once you've stolen from someone, Ezio, you mustn't linger.
Yeah.
Somebody stop!
Pay attention. You must leave.
Yeah. There we go. Now we got to steal from at least 5 people. Easy peasy.
My purse has been cut.
There we go. Alright, we learned the blend skill, we learned the thief skill, steal skill. Alright. Let's talk to Paola. Yeah, the white screen you saw, that's the out of bounds, places that Ezio didn't went or didn't went, in the moment. So if you stay out long enough, you will be desynchronized. Let's go talk to Paola.
You can go now, girls.
Oh, do we have to? So innocent. He's cute.
Now that you have learned how to approach the enemy, we need to find you a suitable weapon.
What would you have me use?
Ah, but you already have the answer.
Hey, my father's blade and bracer. How did you get them?
By using the same skills I've just taught you.
It's not exactly in working condition.
I assume you're familiar with Leonardo da Vinci.
See, but how does a painter factor into this?
He's far more than that. Bring him the pieces. You'll see.
Before I go, one last question, if I may.
Of course.
Why have you given your aid so readily to me, a stranger?
I too know betrayal.
Ace up my sleeve. So we're gonna visit our friend Leonardo in his workshop to see if we can repair our bracer. It's just Leonardo's workshop is pretty close. It's not too far away. So. You can also hire Corazons, and they can make a moving blend circle, and it'll be easier. And you can also use them to distract guards as well. I'll show that. I'll show how the codices work later. But let's go ahead and go to Leonardo's workshop so we can get our hidden blade. Oh shit. Tons of guards. See that white? It seems we can't go there yet. We'll be able to go there eventually, but not yet. There we go.
This week I'm almost giving my labor away.
Oh, Ezio Auditore! I didn't expect to see you again. What with all that's happened. Ah, where are my manners? Welcome back. Now, how can I be of service? I was hoping you could repair something of mine. Of course! Come, this way. Che pasticcio. Tu santo giorno che cerco. Let me clear a space. All right, let's see it. Fascinating. I don't know, Ezio. Despite its age, the construction is rather advanced. I've never seen anything quite like it. I'm afraid there's not much I can do without the original plans. Mi dispiace. Wait. What are you doing? The contents of this page are encrypted, but if my theory is correct, based on these sketches, it may very well... It may very well what? Please, sit. Leonardo, Shh. Remarkable. If we transpose the letters and then select every third...
I think he has ADHD if I'm not mistaken.
There, it's finished. Huh? What's finished? The blade. I managed to decode that parchment of yours. It showed me exactly what to do. Now all that's left is to remove your ring finger. Really? I'm sorry, but this is how it must be done. The blade
I like this moment coming up.
Of whoever wields it. Bene. Do it quickly. I was only having fun, Ezio. Though the blade once required a sacrifice, it's been modified. You can keep your finger. Incredible. Yes, it is. Tell me, do you have other pages like this? I'm sorry, only the one. Listen, if you ever do happen across another one of these, please, bring it to me. You have my word. And thank you for fixing this.
By order of the Florentine Guard, open this door!
Just a moment. Wait here.
Are you Leonardo da Vinci?
See, how may I be of service?
I need you to answer some questions.
Certainly. What seems to be the trouble?
A witness claims to have seen you consorting with an enemy of the city.
What? Me? Consorting? Preposterous.
When was the last time you saw or spoke with Ezio Auditore?
Who?
Non fare il finto tonto. We know you were close with the family. Perhaps this will help to clear your head. Ready to talk? What about now?
Let's go ahead and save our boy, Leonardo. Using our hidden blade and bam. Sneaky, stabby.
Grazie, Ezio.
sorry about that.
I've grown accustomed to their abuses.
What of the body?
Bring it inside and put it with the others.
Others?
The city gives them to me for research.
Alright. Pick up the body. Good thing Ezio has good upper body strength.
See? Like it never happened.
Thank you, Leonardo. For everything.
Anytime. And remember, if you find more of those strange pages, bring them to me. Should they contain new designs, I will upgrade your blade as well.
Of course. Now, I really should be getting back to Paola.
Porgile I miei omaggi.
Very good. Now we got our hidden blade. Nice. We actually have something to defend ourselves. Shouldn't it need come to, and we can do assassinations now. Now let's go ahead and talk to Paola again and see what we can do to get revenge on Uberto or Bertie.
Come, amici. A weekly bleeding is part of a balanced, healthy lifestyle.
Really, Ezio? Yeah, sometimes Ezio does things you don't want him to do. Alright.
You were gone for quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
Leonardo likes to talk.
That he does. But I trust he did more than talk. Impressive.
I'm rather fond of it myself.
I've given you the skills. Leonardo's given you the blade. All that remains is the deed.
Where can I find Uberto?
According to my girls, he'll be attending an unveiling tonight of Verrocchio's latest work. It will be held at the Santa Croce cloister.
Watch over my mother and sister while I'm away.
Of course, Ezio. As if they were my own.
Judge, jury, and executioner. So we're gonna visit an art show, and Uberto's gonna be there, and we're gonna do the deed. Uberto, let's learn about him.
Uberto Alberti, trusted friend of the Auditore family. According to the history books, this guy was a saint. He prosecuted murderers, rapists, the worst criminals. One of the best lawyers in Italy, he won every case, in spite of the fact that he was self-taught. Now, I found a back door into the Templars' database server. I've been combing it for some kind of smoking gun. I found it. Apparently, Uberto's family was evicted by the Medici Bank. Uberto's been aching for revenge ever since. And the Templars promised him support. Ezio's father was standing in the way, and Uberto was jealous of his influence over the Florentine government. Two birds with one stone, isn't it? It looks like Uberto used his election to the Signoria as his opportunity to strike.
There you go. So, history books may say one thing, but of course, there's always a second darker side to every story. All right, let's go ahead. Go to the rooftops. Yeah, guard. That's why I always say he did that because a bit was holding down the sprint button, so you gotta be careful. Ooh, chest. There we go. See that little top right? That little light icon, that means there's one of those symbols that Sean was talking about. we're gonna talk more about them in a later part, but that's gonna be important for the to discover the truth.
Again with this?
You have overstepped your bounds, Uberto.
Who are you to speak of bounds? You who have crowned yourself Lorenzo di Medici, Principe of Firenze.
I've done no such thing.
Of course not. Ever innocent. How convenient. At least now we see how far your reach extends, which is to say, nowhere at all. It has proved a valuable lesson for me and my allies.
Yes. Your allies, the Pazzi. Is that what this is about?
Be careful with your words, Lorenzo. You might attract the wrong sort of attention.
Alright, now we gotta find them without being detected. It's gonna be pretty easy. Well, not easy. You just have to know how to... Gotta use our skill for blending that we learned.
Bring me your sick and wounded.
Blending skill, let's see. We can go ahead, hire the courtesans, and use them to distract them.
Dammi un bacio!
Damn it. I think it glitched out.
I just blinked. Not another force. How do I know him?
Yeah. Yeah, detected. Yeah, I think it glitched out. Alright, let's restart the mission, shall we? That sometimes tends to happen, so we have to wait for them to be in front so they distract them correctly this time. Alright. Let's do that again, shall we? Forgot. Let's go ahead and get the courtesans again. Hire them. When you hire them, they make a circle around you and you can blend in easily. What the hell? Oh, that's bullshit. We're gonna do this the hard way then. Do this the hard way.
You'll not find fairer prices than these, I mean. Just look at my wares. See for yourself.
Oop, wrong way. Come on, let me pass. I think we can go through here. Yes. Let's climb up here. Come on, Ezio. See, we can't climb to the sides because you see the guards right there, so we just... Ooh, feather. Here.
trust you're enjoying yourselves.
Indeed, a nice distraction from that nasty business with the Auditore family.
You think I once thought of Giovanni as...
There we go. There he is.
Don't blame your son. How could you have known he was bad?
I say we strike that traitor's name from the record books. Let history forget he ever even existed.
Yes, if you'll excuse me for a minute.
Fuck it.
You!
Yes, me.
You would have done the same. To save the ones you love.
Yes, I would. And I have.
Badass scene coming up.
The Auditore are not dead! I'm still here! Me! Ezio! Ezio Auditore!
Alright, let's run. This is the letter that we gave to him that, supposedly he didn't receive. This document is meant to serve as a record as all I have learned over the past few weeks, in the event that I am silenced and prevented from sharing with you myself. Understand first that the Duke of Milan's murder was no mere political maneuver. Rather, it is but a piece of a conspiracy that reaches far beyond Firenze, counting members in Roma, Venezia, and Forli, to name but a few cities. Attached to this note is a list, or rather the start of one, of those I know to be guilty. Its contents are by no means complete, but I intend to rectify that shortly. I can, however, say with certainty that the Pazzi family is involved. We must move quickly to question Francesco before he buys his freedom from prison. Doing so will surely add more names to the list. I already have my suspicions as to who these men are, given that their deeds bear all the hallmarks of an old enemy. I fear they, and it says that the note abruptly ends here. Giovanni must have had to stop and hide it when the guards showed up to arrest him. Sorry about that, I noticed that was my mother. Stretching. Let's go ahead and run. Gonna run up here because there is a synchronization point and we can synchronize and then do a leap of faith, which will be easier way to get down. There we go, easy peasy. Synchronize that. Now let's go ahead and speak to Paola again. Conspiracy documents acquired. Oh, wrong way. And let's go ahead. Inventory. Items? No. Conspirators. Nope. Still. Database. Recent entries. Documents. Here we go. Letters.
My love.
There we go.
I put these thoughts to paper in the hope that I might one day have the courage to share them with you. In time, you'll no doubt learn that I betrayed Giovanni, labeled him a traitor, and sentenced him to die. History will likely judge this to have been a matter of politics and greed. Know that it was not hate that forced my hand, but fear. When the Medici robbed us of all we owned, I found myself afraid. For you, for our son, for the future. What hope in this world for a man without proper means? They offered me money, land, and title in exchange for my collaboration. And so this is how I came to betray my closest friend. However unspeakable the act, it seemed necessary at the time. And even now, looking back, I see no other way.
So, oh, listen, we already saw that. So, as we come to learn, he did it for a reason. It's like, just greed. Ultimately, greed. What is a man without honor, And I know he was afraid for his family, but still. And let's go him back to Paola. And now that we killed Umberto, we should be leaving Firenze. Sneaky, sneaky. There we go.
I think it's best I leave Firenze.
Where will you go?
My Uncle Mario owns a villa near Monteriggioni.
You're still a wanted man, Ezio.
What would you have me do then?
I've seen posters all across the district. Tearing them down will have the city forget your face. No doubt the heralds also incite the public. Bribe them, and they'll speak of other things. Or you could hunt those who bear false witness against you. They traded dignity for coin. Their loss would not be mourned. Do any of these things, and you should be free to leave.
Alright, now we're gonna learn how to get rid of our notoriety when it gets too high. We can remove posters, bribe a herald, or kill a corrupt official. Let's go ahead and do that so we can escape Firenze. The one that gives you
I've added a
lowers
program
down.
for tracking notoriety. This little meter will help you know how far you are between notorious and incognito.
Killing officials.
This will help you know if you should watch your actions. It'll also tell you if the notoriety level is part of Ezio's memory or not.
Can I talk now? There we go. Now, killing officials, the corrupt officials, lowers down your notoriety the most by 75%. And posters, I think, is 25? Yeah, 25. There we go. Now we're incognito again. And let's go ahead and get our sister and mother.
Bentornato, Ezio. Were you successful?
Yes. Madre?
Ezio! Where have you been? They wouldn't let us leave. And Mother, oh, she hasn't spoken a single word since we left the house. Father will need to sort things out. Where is Father? And Federico? And Petruccio? Hmm?
It's heartbreaking.
Something's happened.
What do you mean? No, it's impossible.
Claudia,
No, 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 no.
I did everything I could, Piccina. Listen, right now what matters is getting us all someplace safe. But to do that, I need you to stay focused. Do you understand? Good. Will you watch over Mother for me? Then we are ready. Thank you again for everything.
Stay safe, Ezio. Stay vigilant. I suspect the road ahead is yet long.
Alright. Arrivederci. So now we're gonna leave Firenze and go to Ezio's uncle's villa, Auditore in Monteriggioni.
Fall in.
Here is the appointed one.
You when you hold R1, you can select, like, there's a quick select wheel. Select the pouch, you throw money, and they'll leave you alone. And you can distract people like that as well.
Get lost.
Justitia, justitia, in your name comes here this day. Do you require a medical assistant?
It's this way.
Now this thing is pretty difficult because the NPCs that usually follow you are not the smartest, so you gotta learn to work around it. You just throw money for this guy, so
Let's do it.
yeah, the lower level guards will always seek out the money. If they don't, just use the
Work your magic.
courtesans to distract them. Distract them.
Come back and see us anytime.
Right.
All right, this way. Stay put. Follow my lead.
Alright.
Let's go.
How could this have happened to us?
I don't know.
Yeah. Ezio's sister's gonna, she is a bit of a spoiled brat, but they're good questions,
Will we ever be back?
I don't know. Fall in.
What will happen to our house?
I don't know.
Were they given a proper burial?
Yes, they were.
Now you may be asking, how did they receive a proper burial? We'll find out more about that in the next game. About how they were buried. Alright. Sequence to complete. We're gonna go a little bit longer in this part because there's not a good jumping off point, so we're gonna do a little bit longer part today. Alright, there it is, the Villa Monteriggioni. It's gonna be our base of operations. So a year has, I think it's still the same year, 1476. We're in Toscana, which is, Tuscany.
We should be close.
Grazie a Dio.
Roadside assistance. Roadside assistance brings back bad memories. Alright, let's escort our Ezio's mother and sister to the villa. Who can it be? Of course.
Buongiorno, Ezio. How could you leave Firenze without saying a proper goodbye?
Ezio!
What do you want, Vieri?
So many things. A larger palazzo, 2 new steeds, a prettier bride. Oh, and yes, your life.
My condolences for the loss of your father and brothers. What will happen now that there's no one left to help you?
They will fight, but you have to make sure to protect them.
For your mother.
I grow tired of this game. Finish him, and do not spare the women. What sorcery is this?
Not sorcery, boy.
Gonna meet a great
Skill.
character now.
Show yourself!
As you wish.
Here, use these.
Kill them! Kill them all!
Run like a bitch. Alright, got a sword. Gotta make sure to protect Maria and Claudia. Bam. That's over here. Protect them. They will fight, but not very good. Alright, you just go behind them. If you strike them from behind, it'll be almost always an automatic kill. Bam.
You have my thanks.
Keep the sword, Ezio.
Do I know you from somewhere?
Don't you recognize me? It's a me, Mario.
Uncle Mario.
It's a me,
It's been
Mario.
too long, Nipote. Far too long. I heard what happened in Firenze. Terrible. Come, let's get you all away from here.
We meet our Uncle Mario. And yes, what he said was a reference to Super Mario. And let's speak to him and he's gonna show us around. Casa Dolce Casa. Home sweet home.
So, tell me everything.
They executed father for treason. Federico and Petruccio too. And they came for me.
Do you know why?
I have no answers, Uncle. Only a list of names taken from a man who wished me dead. I still can't believe they are gone.
Don't worry. We will make sense of this.
I wish I shared your optimism.
Come on, keep pace. We're almost there. I think you will find much to like in Monteriggioni.
I thought Monteriggioni was an enemy of Firenze.
For now. Next year it will be its friend, the year after its enemy again, and on and on. I cannot keep track, so I have stopped trying. These are honest, hard-working people. Our shops may only carry simple goods, but they're well-made and dependable. There is a chapel here, too. De Prete seems a nice enough fellow, but I have never been much of a believer.
Did you know the Villa Auditore is almost 200 years old? It was built by my great-grandfather, a strange man who carried all kinds of secrets. Keep your eyes open, and you might discover a few of them yourself.
With all the fighting that's been going on, this place has started to get a bit rough around the edges. I wish I could do something about it, but I just don't have the time or money to fix things up. Guess that's life, huh? Here we are. Casa Dolce Casa. So, what do you think?
It's most impressive, Uncle.
She's seen better days, I suppose. Believe me, I'd have her shining again if only I had the time. Now that you have had the tour, Nipote, you should go and outfit yourself. My men in the market are expecting you. Return here when you're finished, and we'll begin.
Begin? Begin what?
I thought you'd come here to train.
No, Uncle. I came here to escape Firenze. And I intend to take my family further still.
But what about your father? He'd want you to finish his work.
What work? My father was a banker.
Wait, he did not tell you?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ma che me combini, Giovanni? Where to even begin? Go and fetch the gear in the market. It will give me time to think. But that's that. We'll talk more later.
Some spending money should you need it. And if you find yourself in need of rest, I've prepared a room for you on the top floor of the villa.
Alright, so as we come to find out, Mario thinks we're here to train and finish our Ezio's father's work, but unfortunately Giovanni didn't get the chance to talk to Ezio. That's what the thing he wanted to talk to him about, it seems, before they arrested him and executed him. Now we're gonna shop here and get our first pieces of armor and a small weapon, a dagger. Alright, first piece of armor, which increases our health a little bit. our top left. Our health is indicated by squares, so getting that piece of armor increased our health by, I think, 1 square, if I'm not mistaken. We can't get anything yet, so now we're gonna get some medicine.
You should feel better.
Alright, every time we heal, now we can heal. There we go. Let's see if we can buy anything yet. Yes, we can. Hell yeah. We can buy these. Let's go ahead and buy these so we can, you know, get more health. And we can buy the old series sword if we want, but we're gonna stick with what we have for now.
Yeah, I suppose you only appear to be calm.
There we go. Now we look a little bit better, and we got more health as well. Alright, let's go ahead and speak to Uncle Mario.
Don't worry. We're only staying here for a little while.
I don't like it here. I want to go home.
I know.
Oh, excuse me. I had to sneeze there. So right now, these missions we're doing are basically getting introduced to the larger part of the game, like our main base here, upgrades and whatnot. So let's go ahead and talk to Mario.
Salute, uncle. I did as you asked.
And quickly too, Benfactor. Now, let's teach you how to fight.
No. As I said, we are leaving.
Ezio, you barely held your own against Vieri. You won't survive a week on the road. If you want to leave, so be it. But at least do so armed with the skills and knowledge necessary to defend yourself. If not for me, for your mother and sister.
Fine.
Ottimo.
Alright, sorry about that, guys. I was doing something. Alright, let's go ahead and learn to fight. We're gonna acquire a few more skills for Mario.
You can swing a sword, to be sure, but offense alone will not carry a battle. You must survive long enough to strike. I will teach you how to dodge.
You said my father was more than just a banker.
No use dancing around it, I suppose.
It's good so you can get a little bit more flavor text, so I'm gonna mute.
I told you before. My father was a paper pusher.
No. He was born and bred to kill.
I find this difficult to believe.
What of the list you carry? Do you think it's merely a catalog of debts? It holds the names of those responsible for your father's murder.
Got the quick step skill.
I've taught you how to avoid your enemy's attacks. Now you'll learn how to turn them to your advantage.
All this talk of assassins and Templars, it reeks of fantasy.
Like something from an old parchment covered in arcane writing, perhaps?
How did you know?
You have your father's blade. I figured you'd have the Codex page he was holding as well.
Codex?
See, a guide to the inner workings of the Order. Origin, purpose, and techniques. Our creed, if you will. Your father believed the Codex contained a powerful secret. Something that would change the world. Perhaps it's why they came for him.
Assassins, Templars, Codex pages. This is a lot to take in.
You need to open your mind, Ezio. Always remember, nothing is true, everything is permitted.
You know, I can do this really quickly, but I just want to make sure you guys hear about the conversation between Mario and Ezio here, about Ezio learning more about his father's work and whatnot. Got the counter kill skill, even though we technically already had it.
Your mom.
Wow.
Ma che cosa aspetti? Come get me.
Ow. We got the taunt skill. If the enemies are not attacking, you can use the taunts.
Progress, Ezio. Today I'm going to teach you how to position yourself in battle. Where you stand and how you move can make all the difference. Don't think I haven't seen you picking apart my library. I trust you believe me now?
Yes. My father was an assassin. But why the need for such secrecy?
Are you familiar with the Templars? One of several knightly orders formed during the Crusades. History teaches they were disbanded nearly 200 years ago in France. Only they weren't. Merely pushed underground, where they continued their nefarious work.
What work?
The Templars seek dominion over man, and we, the assassins, are sworn to stand against them.
Was Uberto one of them?
Yes.
And the other names on my father's list?
Templars as well.
That means Vieri.
Just like his father, Francesco. Likely the entire Pazzi family.
It would explain many things.
Run, walk on, and then run. Escape skill. It's good when there's too many enemies and you don't have low health and whatnot. Now we gotta defeat Mario using all the skills we've learned. If you do this, you hit the X button, strafe, and you can easily do a lot of damage.
Well done, Nipote. You've really come into your own.
Thank you, Uncle, for all you have given me.
Your family. Such is my duty and my desire.
I'm glad you had me stay.
Good. You've reconsidered leaving.
We sail for Spain in 3 days.
But Nipote, I have given you these skills that you might be better prepared to strike against our enemies.
And if they find me, I will.
You want to leave Ezio? To throw away everything your father fought and died for? To deny your heritage? Fine. Come vuoi. Arrivederci e buona fortuna.
Uncle, wait! Why is he so upset?
How can he not be? Vieri's been harassing us ever since you first arrived. To be expected, I suppose, given his heritage.
Let's speak to our uncle, since he's pretty upset, and talk to him.
Uncle! Where is everyone?
They ride for San Gimignano to slay that snake, Vieri.
I wish to join them.
You'll find what you need at the stables.
Let's find out about Vieri de Pazzi. Oh shit. Talk to Ezio's mother and sister here real quick.
Ezio, look at her. I still can't get her to talk. She spends all day and night in front of those feathers Petruchio used to collect. She can't let them go. I don't know what to do.
Don't worry. She'll come back to us. I know it.
Alright. So all the feathers we collected, we're gonna put them here. There's 100, like I mentioned, 100 in this game. At 50 and 100 feathers, we do get 2 special items. So. We're gonna do this next mission and then call it apart, but first we're gonna take care of Vieri de Pazzi first. First, let's learn about Vieri de Pazzi. Database, recent entries, there we go.
Vieri di Pazzi, the youngest member of the second most notorious Florentine banking family. This kid knew how to burn right through his father's money. Outside of spending sprees involving weaponry, exotic animals, and clothes, he was fiercely competitive. Vieri hosted races of all kinds: boating, horseback riding, running. All of them rigged, of course. And get this, if through some amazing stroke of luck he ever lost, he'd invite the winner's entire family over for a victory dinner and serve them a meal to die for.
Basically the definition of a sore loser. Alrighty. Go ahead, we're gonna grab a horse. Horse, go over here to the left, and we're gonna go to Tuscany. Tuscany / San Gimignano. It's gonna be a new area we haven't explored yet. And then help Uncle Mario here take care of Vieri de Pazzi. And it's a pretty big area, very open, so it's always good to use a horse. First, let's synchronize the viewpoint and then speak to Mario. Alright, let's go and speak to Mario.
Ezio, what are you doing here?
Taking responsibility. Vieri troubles you because of me.
Vieri troubles us because he's a Templar, and we are assassins.
Either way, I wish to help.
Va bene. Then listen close. First, we must find a way inside the city, though it seems Vieri expects us. He has sealed the gates and sent his men to guard them. Fortunately for us, the city is larger than its host. The southern gate suffers for it, so this is where we'll strike. Pronti?
What goes around comes around, so we're gonna help the guys here assassinate Vieri de Pazzi.
All right, Ezio. Here's how it is going to work. My men and I will distract the guards. Once we have engaged them, get yourself over the wall and find a way to open the gate. Take these throwing knives. Use them to dispatch the archers.
I'm ready when you are.
Then let us begin. I'll attack!
Oh. Alright, while they're distracted, we're gonna go ahead and open the gates, and we got some throwing knives, which is awesome because we can do this. Now, for some reason, they hear the sound, so. Bam. Easy peasy. Let's go and help them out, shall we? Like I mentioned, it's pretty easy, the combat. If there's a group of people, just go from behind and you automatically get a kill. There we go.
done, Ezio. We're in. This way, men. I want you to distract those guards and keep them from raising the alarm. Hopefully it will buy me enough time to find and silence Vieri.
Va bene.
Wait, Nipponi. Take a few of my men with you, just to be safe. Come join me once they're dealt with.
What's Vieri up to now?
We'll have a group of mercenaries, but we do this. Bam. Bam. Come behind. Bam. One more.
He's on me.
No, it's alright. Let's go ahead and continue on.
Noble prices for noble way.
And don't run too far ahead because you will lose the mercenaries because they can't run as fast as you. The only group that can keep up with you somewhat is the thieves group. Want to be a little bit fancy? Do this. Forgot, we still haven't learned air assassination skill yet. You can use the hidden blade to in combat as well, but the timing for the insta kill, the counter, is very much smaller than the normal weapons. But the good thing about the hidden blade that if you get that counter with the hidden blade, it's automatic, kill with the counter, no matter what type of soldier and enemy you're facing. Because depending on the soldier, they're not gonna get insta killed, even if you have the best weapon in the game. Speak to the
Ezio,
injured soldier.
Your uncle's under attack and needs help. Go to him.
You heard the guy. Let's go ahead and help Uncle Mario out.
Ah, Nipponi. There you are. It seems my plan is something of a snag. Vieri's men ambushed. Now we've got our hands full. My brothers and I will deal with these guards. I want you to go on ahead and root out that snake. See that justice is done.
Not that we are.
Get the bastardo.
Oh shit. Alright. Now while Uncle Mario takes care of those guards, we can go ahead and try to find Vieri Pazzi and take care of it ourselves here.
Want it? I have it. The latest vogue against us.
If for some reason, some of the freaking posters you can tear down are in like the most ridiculous areas. For example, like right here. Where is it? Come on. There it is. I mean, who's gonna... Why have they posted a freaking poster over here? There we go. Now that we're incognito, it's gonna be much easier to get to Vieri.
It's settled. Pieri, you will remain here to coordinate the mercenary. Francesco will organize our forces in the city and send word when it's time to strike. Jacopo, your job is to calm the citizens once the deed is done.
What of that Ubriacone Mario? He continues to harass my forces, and I fear he'll discover what we intend.
He's always been trouble. Just like that bastardo brother of his.
Then let me reunite them, father.
There will be plenty of time to clean up the rifiuti when we're finished. Now, is there anything else? Muy bien. May the Father of Understanding guide you.
May the Father of Understanding guide you.
Comandante! Comandante!
What?
Mario Auditore has invaded the city. He comes for you.
Then let's not keep him waiting.
When he's distracted, let's go and sneak around the back. Here. Some. Little bit of flanking.
Fear not, Ezio. I'll make sure your death comes quick.
Go.
Steady.
Ow. Like the timing is, like I mentioned, is pretty steep compared to the sword. See? There. Let's leave Yeti for last. Nice.
What are you and your allies planning? Is this what my father discovered? Is this why he was killed?
I'm sorry. Were you hoping for a confession?
Pezzo di merda! Vorrei solo che avesse sofferto di più! Hai avuto la fine che meritavi! Spero che
Enough, Ezio! Show some respect.
Respect? After all that's happened, do you think he would have shown either of us such kindness?
You are not Fieri. Do not become him. Che la morte ti dia le pace che cercavi. Requiesca in pace. Take this. Read it when you have the time. Our work here is finished. Let us return to the villa.
Alright. We have taken care of Yeti the Pazzi and finished this sequence. He also received the letter. Now, we're gonna find out why Vieri... Well, Vieri was an a-hole. There's no denying that. But we're gonna find out a little bit more why he acted the way he acts. Why he was acting out constantly all the time. No excuse. So, that's gonna be all for today. We're gonna leave it there for now. In the next part, we'll find out more about the letter Mario gave us. And also, Mario's going to introduce us to the ways of the villa and see the ways we can upgrade it so we can get better equipment and whatnot. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope all of you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you, guys. Bye.